Harvard University, particularly its Kennedy School of Government, has been a key destination for Chinese Communist Party officials, earning the nickname Party School in China. As noted in 2014 Shanghai Observer commentary, if we were to rank the Chinese Communist Party's overseas party schools, the one deserving top spot has to be Harvard University's Kennedy School of Government in the U.S. The Trump administration, led by Marco Rubio, announced by Wednesday a plan to tighten visa criteria for Chinese students with Communist Party ties, potentially revoking visas for those in critical fields, prompting Chinese Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Mao Ning to state, seriously damage the legitimate rights and interests of Chinese students. Go ahead, Rob.
Meanwhile, as the Trump administration works to cap Harvard's foreign enrollment, a new Wall Street Journal report outlines how much the university has become a training ground for CCP leadership, all on the American taxpayers' dime. The list goes on and on. You have a former vice president, a former vice premier, the country's current top trade negotiator. They have all passed through Harvard's elite programs. According to the report, they affectionately call it their, quote, party school, and not the party like the fraternity. It's raising serious questions about how much influence Beijing has gained inside our own institutions.
Okay, Tom, your thoughts on this?
So my first thought is this. Brendan.
What's up?
I tell you, listen, over the next 10 years, this is what I want to do. I want you to get 20 of our best and brightest students, and I want to get them into universities in Beijing, and I want them to study foreign policy over there, and I want them to, assimilate with classmates and get really close to people. And really what we're going to do is a shadow spy network. We're also going to learn everything we can over there. Okay, you go over to China and try to do that. How many minutes does it take for them to throw you out on your ass?
Yeah, in seconds.
Seconds, correct. And we allowed it. So I look at it, Pat, we allowed this. We freaking allowed it. In the name of globalism, we allowed them to do what they would never allow us to do. I look at social media over there, over here. How many examples do we need? It shocks me that we are so shocked. There's my point.
I love it. I love it. Brandon, your thoughts on this?
Yeah, no, China's one of the biggest donors to Harvard, and Harvard's a weird thing where it gets like all these privileges from the government, where it's a tax-exempt organization. They got their big giant endowment. They, they've had a lot of CIA work done there. So I think Harvard needs to have a lot more attention paid to it. And yeah, Tom's right that we don't treat other countries the same way that they would treat us in a lot of these situations when it comes in terms of defending national security. Like when I went to school, there were like kids who were from the Middle East who were driving Ferraris and stuff that like their parents were like oil tycoons and whatnot. Like in my national security classes, like learning about, like how to like the CIA works and how the NSA works and everything. So it's ridiculous. It's a joke.
Yeah. And by the way, while this is going on, there's a story that comes out from Newsweek. Xi Jinping's daughter faces call to be deported from U.S. Laura Loomer called for the deportation of Chinese President Xi Jinping's daughter, Xi Mingzhe, claiming she lives in Massachusetts and went to Harvard, and alleging PLA guards from CCP provided her private security on the U.S. soil. Though no public evidence supports Mingzhe's current U.S. residency, as the New Yorker reported, she returned to China in 2015 after graduating from Harvard University. Loomer's allegations follow Secretary Marco Rubio's announcement that U.S. will aggressively revoke visas for Chinese students. Adam, your thoughts on this?
So there's three things going on here. Number one, follow the money. You import these international students, the best and brightest minds in the world. You train top talents, and then you just send them back to their countries with all our culture, with all our information, and then just their countries reap the benefits for the 4, 5, 10 years that they spend in the United States. This to me is reverse ROI. So they get to build the future in their country, but learn it here in America. This makes absolutely no sense to me. If you're gonna have these people here, you keep them here and let them be an asset for America. And then you've come out to find that Xi Jinping, what's his job again? Oh, the communist dictator of China. His daughter goes where? To Harvard? Are you flipping kidding me? You don't think she's reporting back to daddy? Unfreaking believable. Then you have the whole situation with, remember the fire results that the freedom information of repressive expression, whatever it is, basically what the least free university is in the world for as far as free speech, Harvard. So then you have the whole situation that's happening with Trump, the war that Trump is waging on Trump. I think he's basically hijacking or holding back $3 billion. By the way, Harvard has what, $50 billion endowment?
Yeah.
So there's a whole conversation of what's happening with Trump and Harvard, but there's no free speech. They indoctrinate, they don't educate. And this is my biggest problem with Harvard. They're raising an entire class of our citizens who not only don't love America, they don't barely like America, they hate America. And Harvard's supposed to be this bastion of free speech and this intellectual, amazing community. And they seem to be like they hate America.
And they're getting more pressure today than ever before, and rightfully so.
Exactly.
Rightfully so is what's happening today right now, and I'm glad it is taking place to the point where Bill Maher backs Trump, blasts Harvard University in an asshole. It's an asshole factory. Watch this one. You go for it.
Harvard situation. Trump has declared full-scale war on Harvard, and like so many things he does, there's a kernel of a good idea there. I mean, I've been shitting on Harvard long before he was.
Look at that.
You went to Cornell.
That's not why. No. It's because Harvard is an asshole factory in a lot of ways that produces smirking fuckfaces. Okay.
Thank you.
Did this guy go to Harvard?
Look at his face. He has 3 degrees from Harvard. He has 3 degrees from Harvard. So he is
Present company accepted. I think we know.
Triple
indicted. He's a fuckface times 3.
Well,
Exactly.
okay.
Says the Dartmouth guy.
But I could name a lot of people. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, when you get the sides on the left end agreeing with Trump on what's going on with Harvard, this is probably the worst season for Harvard. Harvard's not in a good place right now with everything that they're getting exposed with. Back to back to back. You know how some brands get a black eye and then you wonder how they recovered from it? Like, Budweiser. We saw them go through until Dana White came and saved them. And I don't even know if they fully saved them yet or not. I don't know if they've recovered from it, right? You go through AIG. They got a black eye in the 2008. They recovered from it. People forgot about what happened with AIG because of a great CEO, Bob and Moshe. I don't know how Harvard's going to recover from this anytime soon because they're losing people from the left, the right, and the center. They're not just losing people from one side. They're losing people from all sides. So it'll be interesting to see how they make their next moves to get back in the market again of being an attractive place for parents to want to send their kids to schools. If you believe the future looks bright and you live in Florida, Texas, California, or New York, in that order, by the way, of the hats. The hats are available for your state where you get to wear Future Looks Bright, and on the site has your state on it. I think the Florida numbered hats, there's 3 left on the numbers for Florida, but the rest of them, there's a few left for you to go order. Rob, do you have a video on this or no with the hats? Yep. Press the video on this here. You can go ahead and play it. And it tells you, on the cover it says Future Looks Bright. Valuetainment logo on the other side. You got Florida, California, Texas, and New York. If you're proud of your state, where you live in, and you believe the future looks bright, go sport it. And by the way, we got emails from people saying, how about our state? How about this? How about that? Look, we even had a couple guys that ordered the hats and sent it to people that live in Texas, New York, California, and Florida. And a lot of good commentary. I was tagged on a bunch of different gifts that people got. So go place your order. Go to vtmerch.com, place the order for the hat that represents your state, or buy it as a gift for somebody that lives in those states.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.